a few... Hi, baby. Hi. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Wanna join the video? Wanna join the video? Ooh. Is my silk pajamas really soft? During the pandemic, I did a very similar video. It was called 10 Things That Make Me Happy Now. It was a tag, and I was tagged by LV Lover CC to do that video. And I was looking back at some of the, old stuff that I did, and I just suddenly felt like doing this video again. But I don't have 10 things that make me happy now. I probably have more, but for today's video, I want to talk about 8 things that make me happy now. And I don't want to be too serious because the last video that I did, I was talking about friends and family. I think that's kind of like hygiene, friends and family, my husband, my mom, my dad, all my good friends here. Of course, anytime I see them, we hang out. Obviously, those things make me happy. But today, I want to talk about things that, they seem simple enough, but they really make me happy right now. First thing that makes me so happy right now is getting a good night's sleep. In my goals for the year, one of the things that I want to do is sleep better and don't play my phone so much. So sleep better, that's one of it. Don't play my phone, get enough sleep, but also the quality of the sleep, like how I'm sleeping. So over the years, I have changed my bed sheets, right? I have moved from cotton and I got myself silk pillowcases. And one day I might get like a full bed set of silk. That's like so luxurious. But in the meantime, I have been really enjoying silk pajamas. This is one of my many sets. This is actually gifted to me. Silk is one of the best materials, if not the best material, to sleep in because it just feels so luxurious. And every time I wear my silk pajamas, I have the best sleep because I just feel like I'm in this really almost like a luxurious cocoon. The set that I'm wearing is a navy blue pajama set. I love the white trim on it. It's actually long pants. Even though I live in Singapore and it can be very hot, but silk is one of those materials that just makes it like so cooling. When it's hot, it's cooling. When it's cold, it keeps you nice and warm. It's such a versatile material. On top of it, it's really good for your skin because it doesn't have any friction, right? It's really, really silky. So Mommesilk also sent me 2 more pieces. One is this really pretty white sleep shirt, which has 2 functions. One is obviously you can wear it to sleep. It has enough length that feels like a big oversized silk shirt. But I have also used it with my shorts, or I could wear it in my pants, but shorts mainly. I can tuck in the shirt, it doesn't look bulky, and it just elevates the entire look because the silk is just so shiny, so luxurious looking, and it really feels luxurious. Now, the other piece that I also got was this beautiful, really sexy slip dress in the color red. They have other colors on their website as well. So there's black, there's white, there's pink. But I chose red because I feel like it's kind of close to Valentine's Day, and I don't know, maybe red for this kind of really sexy one it just gives that vixen kind of look. I would totally wear this. Even if I'm alone, I would wear it. I'll wear it and just enjoy it on my own bed. I love the lace detail and the straps are adjustable, and it's also another beautiful mulberry silk piece from Mommesilk. I do have a discount code. It's CAT20. I will put it on the screen and I will also put it in the description section down below. It will give you 20% off site-wide, which is awesome if you are just getting your toes dipped into trying silk. I'd say pajamas is a very, very good investment when it comes to sleepwear because it's as good as getting silk bed sheets, but then you're totally wrapped in the silk. Thank you to Mommesilk for sending me these beautiful pieces, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this right after this video because it is late at night and I want to get good sleep because good sleep really, really makes me so happy right now. The second thing that makes me so happy right now is this pencil right here. It doesn't look like much, but the other day I was using it and it is my Gucci eyebrow pencil. It started off like a freaking long pencil. I have been slowly but surely using it, sharpening it, and it's finally reached to this length. And that day when I was looking at it, I was using it, and I felt absolute joy because I love makeup and I find it really hard to get through my makeup. I have decluttered a lot of unfinished makeup, which hurts me because, it's very wasteful. So this totally makes me happy. Take a look at that pencil. It is right down to the end. I think when I reach this brown line, I'm going to treat myself to something else. This really makes me happy. Now, for a lot of you who use your makeup all the way until you finish every single corner on your eyeshadow, your lipsticks all the way down to the end of the bullet, like this probably is like, what? Don't you just use your makeup? I don't. That's the truth because I love to buy makeup. It's my pick-me-up, it's my treat, it's my Sephora pleasure. I just love it. I love every single limited edition, stuff like that. So for me to reach to the end of this pencil, I'm like, wow, the tenacity, the consistency, the pure, like, gotta finish it. I'm so happy. So this little thing right here, seeing it at the end of its life, it really makes me so happy. I'm yeah, I can't wait until this pencil reaches this brown line. Man, I am going shopping. Oh my gosh, I just wish you could jump through the screen and smell this candle. This is the cafe candle from Diptyque. I am pretty much done with this. I do have a couple of backups. A friend of mine managed to find them. This is actually limited edition. I watched like Michelle Wong's video and she got it and I was like, ooh, coffee smelling candle. But then I thought, you know what, it totally makes sense because in the morning when you wake up, you make your cup of coffee, have a piece of toast or whatever you have for breakfast. This totally makes sense when I am lighting it up and it just fills the room or fills the hall with this really subtle coffee smell. It's not sickly sweet, but it's just so comforting. So this is another thing that makes me so, so happy. Interesting candles, but at the right moment. So this one I just love in the morning. I don't burn this in the middle of the day. I don't burn this at night because I just find that a little odd. But in the morning, when it's like early in the morning, like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, this candle just adds this warmth to the house. And then when I'm actually having a cup of coffee, I really feel like my house is a cafe, which is obviously it's not. But that makes me so happy. So when it was like getting down and down to the end of this candle, I was a little panicky because this is limited and they didn't have it anymore in store. So when a friend of mine, well, I was asking her, I said, do you know if you can get any more of these? And she was like, I don't think so. And then one day she texts me and she said, oh my gosh, there are two. Should I get it? And I was like, grab both of them. I don't burn them every single day, but when I remember and I put it on my table and I'm having a cup of coffee, if I wake up early enough, it's like I'm just savoring the moment of silence and peace and just before I kick off the day, whether it's work or the weekend or taking Nato out. So these candles are just so perfect. Obviously, I do like the other kind of candles. Candles in general are my happy thing. At night, I like to burn something that's a little bit more smoky, has a bit more like sandalwood, cedarwood. It's a little bit more rich at night, especially if I have the air conditioning on. It's just so comforting. So between the whole day, like during afternoon, I don't burn any candles. I find that in Singapore, in the afternoons, it can get quite hot. So a candle would be maybe overpowering, but in the mornings and obviously at night, like now, I should be burning a candle. I just really enjoy them. But this one, oh my gosh, this is really something that makes me so, so happy. Cafe from Diptyque. If you've been following my channel for at least a couple of years, you would notice that I have almost like a uniform for a lot of my videos. I wear this tank top which a friend of mine introduced, and then I just became absolutely obsessed with it. It is the Lululemon Ab Racer top. And one thing that makes me so happy is when I randomly walk into the Lululemon store and I find new colors, I'm like, I'll take 2, please. Which is what happened recently. And this made me so happy. So I have, I think, like 8 of them already. A couple of black, a couple of green ones, different green shades. I have like a blue, a white, a cream. So I thought, they were not making it anymore. But then I randomly walked into the Lululemon store at Ion. No, wait, was it Ion? No, Taka. And then I saw 2 new colors. So they had this really, really bright, look at that pink. And then they had this purple one. I wasn't so into the purple, but I feel like I just needed to collect these racerback tops because I wear them, I literally wear them every day. I wear them to go to the gym. I wear them for, if I'm at home, I don't feel like wearing a bra. Man, I think that's like the main reason why I just love them so much because they have the padding here. I don't even know where my bras are. It's like I just wear these tops all day, every day, or at least almost every day, maybe not today, but they are so easy. They're not cheap. I do wish they were a little bit cheaper. But yeah, this finding new colors, and I hope obviously Lululemon continues to make these, but even if they stop making them, I do have enough to last me several years before they really rip out. It's just so comfortable and just so convenient. Such a sporty look. They make your shoulders look, oh my gosh, they just look so good. Until I think I have a little bit of a tan line because I just wear them so often. I walk my natto with in them, and I go to the beach in them. So I just have sort of like a permanent shoulder tan. The next 3 things that make me so happy have to do with my natto girl who is in the room sleeping. But I feel they're like separate things because Nato in general, she just has transformed my life. I feel so much more grounded thanks to her. I look forward to coming home. She's always happy and my friends all love her. She has such a beautiful temperament. But these 3 things I want to mention because they're so, I guess I take it for granted, but at the same time, yeah, I just want to, I think it's so important just to appreciate the little things, right? So the first thing is something that I actually bought today, and it is this silly, I think it's a pillow head. McDonald's has having some kind of gift, not a gift, but purchase with purchase. You buy a value meal. I felt like eating McDonald's today. And then I saw this cinema bun, roll bun or something. I have no idea, okay? I have no idea what character from Sandra it is. So I was like, oh, $13 for this? What is it? And I looked, I was like, okay, I think it's like a pillow, like for the seat. So when I received it this afternoon, I was like, I think this would be a great toy for Nato. I ripped it out from the packaging, I threw it and passed it to her, and she had a ball with it. She went and like literally do what dogs do, okay? She just played around with it, she ripped it around, she swung it around, and just looking at her play with this like back pillow makes me so happy. This is like one of the best $13 that I have spent ever because I mean, dogs get so bored so quickly. Like they'll play with it for a while and then they'll move on to the next toy. And every new toy is a fun toy. So I have like a whole basket of her toys. But then if you keep it away for a while, it'll become a new toy again. I think so. That's what they say. But anyway, I do like buying toys for Nato. But so this is one fresh new one. It was supposed to be a random maybe purchase for myself. And I was like, oh, it's got ears. It's got little things that she likes to bite on. Yeah, seeing her play with this toy and just doing a little tug made me so happy. Like buying little toys for Nato makes me so happy, up to a point where I told myself to stop buying toys for her. But it's kind of fun. It's a little addictive to buy toys. Every time I go for like a pet festival, a toy festival, I'm like, ooh, this will make a good toy for Nato. Ooh, this one is like a good tug toy. Obviously, this is not a dog toy, okay? But Nato's, she's at least a little more matured now. She's older, so she's not going to eat the stuffing, but she will rip it like a wild animal. This right here is my masterpiece. I have started to bake cookies for Nato. I still buy her a lot of treats, a lot of different kind of meat treats, fish, salmon, beef liver, all of that. But I've started to bake little cookies, and oh my gosh, she and her friends go crazy over these. These are just peanut butter. Let me take it out. Oh my gosh, these actually smell really good. So these are peanut butter pumpkin cookies, and I found the recipe online. So it's really simple recipe. It's just pumpkin, unsweetened peanut butter, just basically grind peanut butter, and then it's got a bit of oatmeal flour, wheat flour, and egg. No salt, no sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, and they smell so good. So I have been baking these for Nato, and I make them into tiny little ginger men like this because I don't have any other cookie cutter. There are some heart shapes. That's all I have right now. Maybe I'll buy some more shapes. Then I'll make like a whole bunch because, just one recipe makes some, and depends on how big you cut your cookies, right? So I have like quite a few cookies. But it makes me so happy after baking it and seeing it come out from the oven, and then she eats it and she's just like, I love it. Okay, because my dog's a foodie, and I think all dogs are foodie, but my dog is just like she's so easy to train because she's so food motivated, and she just goes crazy over these cookies. So they are human grade food because I buy the ingredients from the supermarket, and there's nothing that I wouldn't eat. So I tried it, and it's like so tasteless because there's no sugar, there's no salt. It's literally, it just tastes like flour, but my gosh, it smells so delicious. It smells like peanut butter. Pumpkin doesn't come out very much, but the peanut butter is, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, those are like good cookies. Making these cookies, I'm so obsessed with them. So they make me so happy. I don't know if I'll find more recipes, but this recipe is pretty easy. Very, very few ingredients. Just stir everything up, cut them up, roll them out, and then cut them up, bake them, store them, and I just put them in the freezer, and I've been keeping them for a while. So anytime I need to find some like high value treats, I've got them. I try to find time every day to play with Nato, and I think that has created a really strong bond between me and her. So usually after I take her out for a walk, she'll come home and she'll expect to play a little bit. So I don't really know if it's the right way to play with your dog. I don't really know if this is advisable, but she only does it with me and my husband, where I would chase her around and then she would be like chasing me, and we'll play hide and seek, and then she'll charge at me and she'll like not bite me, like sort of like use her mouth to hold my, like grab me, because they can't grab with your paws, all right? So they use their mouths to, I don't use the word bite because it just sounds like, oh, bite, right? But it's literally just mouthing because she's gripping with her mouth. She's like, I got you, I got you, I got you. And they have such amazing self-control because, yeah, I mean, obviously sometimes she gets overly excited and the mouthing is a little bit like too hard, then I'll stop the play. But most times it's just like a grab like that. And I know, even if the play is short, like today the play was really long, it is the weekend. After the whole play, I can see her like just rolling on the bed and she's so happy. It's so pure, it's so simple. I can just watch her all day play, and I can just see her rolling on the bed, rolling in the comforters. By the way, one of my comforters is from Mommesilk comforters, and she's just rolling on it, and I think that's just so the joy is so pure, and it just makes me so happy. It's the simple things like that's all she wants, like a nice little long walk, half an hour, 1 hour, maybe not an hour, yeah, but half an hour walk, and then come home and play, maybe play for half an hour, maybe play for an hour. I'll throw some toys around, chase her around the house. And then by the end of it, she's just so happy. She's kicking her hands and her paws and everything in the sky. She's rolling. Yeah, I'm just so happy to see it, and the joy is it's so humbling sometimes. Like I'm just like looking at her, going like, I can watch this all day. So yeah, playing with my Nato girl is one of the most happiest things that I have ever experienced, and I I hope it never stops. She wants a cookie. Okay, okay. All right, all right. You want a cookie? Okay. Yes. Are you eating your cookie? Yummy. The final thing that makes me so happy right now, and because this is a luxury channel, I have to talk about a luxury bag. And this is one of the 2 or 3 bags that, after a while, when I looked at it, it really made me realize that I am so happy to put bumps and dents into my bag. So let me just take this one first. This is my Foray Lepage Daily Battle tote. I think this is in the size 32. I've had this for quite a while already. If you haven't watched the unboxing and the reviews of it, I will link it down below. But for this bag, I guess when I got it, I knew that I wanted a tote and I wanted something different from the Neverfull. Then I've used this for, for going out trips. It's my only luxury tote in my collection. I still don't have the Neverfull. I'll probably never get it. And over the years, I've just, I want to use the word mistreated it, truly. But I've used it. So I have my laptop sleeve here. I actually use it for work right now. And I was just staring at it the other day in the office. I was like, wow, this bag has been through the ringer. So let me just show you all the corner wear. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that corner wear. I have not been babying this bag. So bumping it around, putting my laptop inside, literally overfilling this bag. But it has held up so well. Like honestly, other than those scrapes, because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. But literally, it's just the paint on the leather scraped off. If I bring this to any bag spa, all they'll do is just sandpaper it down, give it some color again, and it will look brand new. The canvas is just still so good. I was thinking about another bag, and my other bag is my toolbox, which also has a little bit of corner wear. It is a pre-loved bag. I also use that quite a lot. It is like a puddle of leather right now. And to some extent, my Chanel 22. Chanel 22 is a newer bag, and I haven't bumped it as much as this one because it's carrying heavy things. But looking at this bag, I had a moment like, yeah, that's a good bag. I had this feeling of like joy where I know I have this really good bag that I have used for a significant period of time. Since my reveal, I've used it consistently, and I've used it to almost a callous, like a callous attitude. But in some ways, I still know that this is an expensive bag, but I don't think of the price at the moment. I just think, wow, this bag has really held up so well. So that just makes me so happy that I've put my money into an item that I know I'm really getting the cost per wear. But beside the cost per wear, I'm really using it. It's like the bag that I will pick up when I know I need to go to work. It's the bag that I'll pick up if I need to take a short work trip. So yes, it's luxury, and I know you could probably get another tote from any other brands. This is my luxury tote that I use for work. It's not so in your face, like, not to say the LV's in your face, but it's subtle enough that it's luxury, but I don't think it's so well known unless you know. It's just so perfect. So that makes me happy. It makes me happy knowing that I made a good decision when I got this. I don't know, when it wasn't expensive, but it was a good call. So yeah, when I was just reflecting on it, staring at it in the corner of my office, I was like, wow, that bag needs a little bit of tender loving care. But at the same time, I thought, wow, I've really used it, and that makes me happy. Kind of like my Gucci eyebrow pencil. I think this is the way that makes me happy, that I'm putting my money where I feel that it is doing something for me than just sitting and looking pretty. You can see my Nato down here. She's looking at me. Oh! Hmm? Oh, hi. Yes, baby girl. Hmm? Oh, she's giving me kisses. So those are the 8 little things that make me so happy right now. And I have like so many things. Like, look at this girl. She like, I want to go out. So I have to end I have to end the video now. So if okay, I have to take her out in my pajamas because I think she needs to, I don't know, does she need to poo poo? I'm not sure. But she's definitely one. Maybe she should be number 9. Okay. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, I do hope you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. And yes, my dear girl, she wants to go out. So anyway, everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Say bye, Nato. Say bye. Say bye. Bye.